My name is Paul Johns. I am the Assistant Director of Fan Development for the Seattle Seahawks.
My name is Ricardo Lockett, and I'm a member of the Seattle Seahawks, number 83, Lockett the Rocket.
Today is all about bringing the Seahawks to the South Kitsap School District to share their 12th man theory with the students and to encourage and inspire them to be better and to look for the 12th man in their own lives.
You know, everybody's going to have some goals, but you have to stick with them. It's not always going to be smooth sailing. Like I was telling the kids, when I started high school, I was 5 feet tall and I weighed 104 pounds. So I had a number of people tell me that I wasn't ever going to make it in sports. I was too little.
When I was growing up, I didn't dare tell anybody I wanted to be a writer because I did terrible grades. I was at the bottom of my class. I didn't learn to read till I was 10 years old, and I struggled all through school. And I knew the minute I told anyone I wanted to write books, they would say to me, well, you don't get good grades in English. You're a creative speller. They would squash that dream, and that dream was just way too fragile. And so I didn't even tell anybody until I was married that I wanted to write books.
You know, I believed in myself. I had a good support staff, my parents, my brother that was always there encouraging me. And then the main thing is you have to believe in yourself. Other people can believe in you, but if you don't have self-belief, you're still not going to be able to reach your full goals. So it has to come from an inner belief, and then having that outside support is just going to reinforce what you believe in yourself.
12th man is really my husband, who was a great encourager. And there was a death in our family, and it was as if God was saying to me, you can't stuff your dreams into the future. And he was the one that said, do it now. And we went out and rented a typewriter, put it on the kitchen table, moved it at meal times, and that's how I got started.
My parents were definitely my role models. We grew up, we didn't really have much, but they scrapped together what they had so I can go to football camp, or I can have the helmet or the proper jersey or the proper cleats to be able to perform at the highest level. And they also make sure that I had the best environment for studying as far as my schoolwork, so that I could be what I wanted to be in life. So if they were great parents enough to be able to sacrifice their money and their time for me at that young age, not knowing that I'll go to the NFL, now that I'm here, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make them happy.
For some of us, there are those encouragers, and for others, there aren't. And so it's just so important to find and seek out the encouragers.
They're right there for them the next week, even if they lose the game. They have their favorite players. They are deeply, deeply invested, and they believe in that team. That's a fan. That's a 12th man. And that's what our kids need every day of their lives.
It's a good message to give to the kids, to let them know that some of the guys they're watching on television were also in their situation, and they had to have someone that they could look up to. And that's the whole thing. You have to find someone that that can be your treasure hunter, you look up to, that you can emulate the positive things. And then also, how can you give it back? How can you be a treasure hunter? And that's what some of these guys are doing there. They're being mentors to people in their home cities and coming out here and just giving good role models. And that's what this whole thing is about.